Good evening and welcome to a brief episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. It's the Que-stead show. Well, I was on the other day showing you that I was planting lettuce. Okay, so the red, whatever it's called, has germinated already. All it took was, 3 days. I brought it in my seed starting room, and excuse how it looks up in here. Y'all can see I got stuff everywhere. The cups for seed starting, my seed starting mix, my canning supplies under the table is just a mess in my office, okay? But anyway, the red, I think it was called red leaf lettuce from M.I. Gardner. I'm letting this soil, it's trying to push through, and remember I planted so many seeds, so it's going to be a bush. So I'm going to let this develop a little bit more, and I'm going to watch it every day, and as soon as it starts looking as if, it's giving me growth or whatever, then I'm going to transfer it into the 3-gallon grow bag. I still have to go get the dirt. I might run tomorrow to Home Depot and get the potting mix for it so I can get that amended so that when I am ready to transplant, I can. I know I'm not going to transplant all of those because I put quite a bit of seed in there. I had over 1,000, and I probably planted 100 of them or a little less. So I'm probably going to take, depending on how well it grows, I'm probably only going to take a section. My healthiest, probably this section back here, the healthiest looking section, and then eliminate the rest. Or I might split it up into 2. So what I did was I found some other seeds that I had because I said I was going to order some more. Then I was like, let me go through my seed bank because y'all know my seed bank is flourishing, okay? It's a seed vault now. In fact, I got to get a new container for those seeds because I've outgrown the container that I have. And I steadily have seeds coming in. Some came in today, but I'm still waiting for the rest of them to arrive before I do a video on my seed haul for this year. But I found some mesclun lettuce, and I planted 2 varieties because the harvest rate and germination, the harvest rate is only 30 days, as you can see. I don't know. Okay, let me get it in focus here. Yeah, 30 days to harvest. So I was like, okay, gotta plant that. Okay, and then I planted the Grand Rapids leaf. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, so I planted that for that reason only. But it's a short time for germination and harvest too. So I planted these up yesterday. They're on my ghetto heat mat, which is, and I've got the buffer because M.I. Gardner just did a video today saying that cold crops cannot be directly on a heat mat or heating source. They said to have a buffer. So the buffer is my tray here. So the bottom is perfect because it germinated this really quick. So I took that off the heat altogether. And then as soon as I see germination with my mesclun and the Grand Rapids leaf, I'm going to take it off the heat mat. And the heat mat will be put away until it's time for me to start my other seeds. And that'll be in a couple of months. I'm not starting those until mid-April. And hopefully that greenhouse will be up because I'm probably going to do like last year. I started most of my seeds out there, and then I only brought them in if it was going to be a frost that night. I don't even think I'm going to have to do that this year with that hoop house because I know that hoop house is going to be a lot warmer than that greenhouse that I had previously. And I don't know if I told y'all, but I was able to save 2 more of the strawberries. There's only 2 more in there, and now that the snow is gone and it's warm, I might go back there tomorrow. I think I can lift up where that pipe broke, that area that's sitting on top of the crate, but not on the strawberries. If I can get that lifted up from the outside, now that there's no snow or mud over there, if I can do that, then I'm going to go on and get those other strawberries out of there. Then that way I'm done altogether. And then everything else in there, with the exception of the tables and that shelf, will be thrown out. And I might even clean some of that stuff out of there and just toss it for now. and that'll be less than what I have to do. Another thing that I decided to do too is, remember I said I was going to spend all that money on some weed block. It dawned on me, I was like, for a cheaper price, or at least the same price, it won't be no more expensive, I can do something different. Remember those carpet runners that our parents used back in the 70s that had the little prickly side, and then you had the runner side that went over your carpet so that your carpet wouldn't get dirty? They sell that by the roll at Home Depot, so you can tell them I want however many feet of that, and it's fairly cheap. Well, it's not cheap, but I mean it's cheaper, I think, than the weed block. I'm gonna use that on the ground, and those little prickly things are gonna stick right into the ground, and that's something that's not gonna tear up like the weed block does. That weed block tears up after a while. That carpet runner stuff lasts forever. All I need is 2 strips of I need 20 feet. I'll get 2 strips to expand the width of the greenhouse, which is 10 feet, because I think each strip is 6 feet. So what I'll do is just get 2 strips, that's 20 feet. It'll probably still cost me $100, just like it would for the weed block, but that's going to be a better deal. Plus it's clear, so I'll be able to see through it and all that, and it's going to last me forever. I'll be able to hose it down, wash it. It's actually a better deal. So God gave me that. So that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, I just wanted to come on to show you I had success with the germination, and I'm going to be eating my salad in the next 20 to 30 days here, if all goes well. So I will talk to you all later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.